A new report from the Minnesota Chamber of Commerce showing a concerning reality for the future of the state's population.
Experts say the projections show a major slowdown of population growth directly impacting the state's workforce, which is already experiencing a shortage. Fox 9's Soyoung Kim breaking all of this down for us. Soyoung?
I spoke with the director of research for the Minnesota Chamber of Commerce. He tells me a group filling that labor force shortage gap currently are foreign-born workers. Let's take a closer look at the report's findings. In the past 50 years, Minnesota's population grew by 50%. In the next 50 years, it's projected to grow by just 7%. This means fewer workers in the state, and people are a big part of the equation that predicts the state's economic growth and prosperity. Let's take a look at what's going on. There's a large group that's retiring, yet birth rates just aren't keeping up. Plus, post-pandemic workforce issues still exist. So again, according to the report, in the past 5 years, new Americans account for roughly 60% of the labor force and employment growth in Minnesota. Sean O'Neill, the Chamber's Director of Economic Development and Research, says this impacts businesses directly and, in turn, customers.
But we've been coming off of this period of, again, really historic workforce shortages where companies have had to do things like reduce hours or not take on new customers because they just couldn't fill the job openings that they had at their businesses.
We asked researchers how artificial intelligence could play into this dynamic. In the long term, automation may help fill some gaps, but may also create demand for new roles. Experts say it's hard to tell at this time. In the short term, experts say the roles new Americans are filling are jobs with less exposure to AI impacts, currently such as production, construction, and agriculture. The Chamber of Commerce does note this pool of foreign-born workers grew in the state primarily through legal pathways, such as guest worker visas or refugee programs. In the studio, Soyoung Kim, Fox 9.